Something unusual is unfolding and fast. Just yesterday, the Epic economist noticed a shocking 300% price spike on several items on Shine. And it's not isolated. Amazon sellers are quietly increasing prices on essentials like toilet paper and canned goods. But unlike 2020's panic-driven shortages, this time the supply chain is truly breaking down. Ships aren't moving, factories aren't producing, and shelves are already showing eerie empty spaces. This isn't just inflation, it's disappearance. The Epic economist is visiting stores daily, witnessing and documenting these changes in real time. In this video, they reveal 15 everyday items already vanishing from shelves. If you rely on any of them, the warning is clear. Get them now. Waiting even a few days could be too late. Number 1. Coffee. In 2020, the real nightmare wasn't toilet paper, it was running out of coffee. That includes even the cheap instant brands. Today, the situation is even worse. Brazil, Vietnam, and Colombia, the world's top coffee producers, are struggling with poor harvests, shipping delays, and new tariffs. A grocery store manager recently confirmed they're receiving only half their usual shipments. And it shows. The bargain coffee flies off the shelves first. Even if you're not a coffee drinker, pay attention. When coffee starts disappearing, other staples usually follow. Number 2. Olive oil. Prices are skyrocketing. One shopper was stunned to see their go-to olive oil had jumped over 40% in price in just one trip. Droughts in Spain, Greece, and Italy are shrinking olive yields. Labor shortages and shipping delays are making matters worse. A helpful tip: stock light or refined olive oil. It lasts longer than extra virgin. Keeping a few bottles on hand now might save you from sticker shock later. Number 3. Canned tuna and salmon. Canned protein is becoming scarce. Though sold under American brands, much of this fish is processed overseas. A Walmart manager quietly revealed their shelves are already missing key items. Savvy shoppers are now stocking 24-36 cans at home. When supplies run dry, canned protein becomes gold. Number 4. Frozen vegetables. Most people assume frozen veggies in American stores are grown in the U.S., but that's far from the truth. A closer look at the labels reveals something different. Many American brands are using vegetables sourced from Mexico, Peru, and even China. The label might say packed in the USA, but that just means they were frozen here. The veggies themselves? Shipped in from across the globe. And lately, those shipments aren't arriving on time. Over the past 3 weeks, frozen vegetable options in local stores have dropped by nearly 30%. The first to disappear? Organic items and those popular stir-fry blends. Number 5. Batteries. No one thinks about batteries until they need them. But here's the thing. Almost all AA and AAA batteries are imported or rely on foreign parts. Even U.S. brands often just assemble them domestically. A friend who manages an electronics store summed it up perfectly. We're telling everyone to stock up. We've got maybe a 45-day supply left. After that, it gets ugly. When the power's out and your flashlight won't turn on, it's not just inconvenient. It's gut-wrenching. That's why he keeps a 36-pack of each size in his emergency kit, rotating them regularly. Number 6. Dish soap and cleaners. Remember 2020 when disinfectant vanished overnight? It's happening again, only this time it's subtle. The core ingredients in many cleaning products come from overseas factories, many of which are now shut down or backed up. One Target shopper has been snapping weekly photos of the cleaning aisle. Empty spaces are growing. Last week, about a third of the dish soap shelf had "sorry for the inconvenience" tags. When hygiene supplies vanish, it's not just messy, it's dangerous. Number 7. Over-the-counter meds. Of all the over-the-counter medications, this one raised the biggest red flag. Most people don't realize that nearly 90% of the ingredients used in everyday meds, like Tylenol and Advil, come from China and India. That's not just a trivia fact, it's a supply chain vulnerability. Last weekend, he visited 3 different pharmacies. All of them had noticeable gaps on the shelves. One store even posted a limit, 2 boxes per customer. That's always the first warning sign. A pharmacist friend at CVS quietly admitted, "We're seeing back orders on basics we've never had issues with before." His advice? Don't wait for a fever or migraine to realize the shelves are bare. Stock up now. Number 8. Vitamins and supplements. He takes D3 and magnesium daily, but last month his usual brand vanished. When he asked, the store clerk shrugged and said, "Supply issues." Sure, the pills might be packaged in the U.S., but the actual ingredients and capsules? mostly imported, again from China and India. His sister, who works at a health food store, texted him in frustration, "We got only 40% of our usual vitamin shipment. The boss says it's going to get worse." If you rely on specific supplements for your health, now's the time to secure a 90-day supply. Number 9, Asian sauces and spices. The sriracha shortage? It's back, and it's worse. As a home cook, he's noticed his go-to soy sauce, curry paste, and fish sauce disappearing fast. And when he can find them, prices are spiking 15–20% in just a week. These might seem like luxuries, until you've eaten rice and beans 10 days straight. In tough times, a little flavor can go a long way for morale. 10. Paper towels. The paper goods aisle is giving people flashbacks, 2020 style. The PTSD is real. In some areas, paper towels are already vanishing from shelves. Just this week at Costco, they brought back the dreaded limit 1 per customer signs, something we haven't seen in years. Why? Wood pulp prices are soaring, labor is short, and shoppers are starting to panic buy again. No one wants to go back to cleaning spills with napkins or coffee filters. A reasonable supply now could save you from regret later. Number 11, bottled water. Think bottled water is safe because it's local? Think again. Premium brands like Fiji and Evian are already spotty due to import issues. But even domestic water is feeling the strain. Bottles, caps, and labels all rely on global supply chains. A Kroger employee stocking the water aisle said they're only receiving about 70% of their usual shipments, and some sizes aren't coming in at all. Don't wait for a water emergency. Having a 2-week supply on hand is smart preparation, not paranoia. Number 12, pasta and ramen. Pasta and ramen are pantry gold during uncertain times, cheap, filling, and with a long shelf life. That's why they vanish quickly when anxiety sets in. Back in 2020, one shopper paid $5 for a single pack of ramen on Facebook Marketplace. Lesson learned. With wheat prices climbing and noodles mostly made in Asia, even cup noodles are already thinning out on shelves. Several stores are showing early signs of shortage in the pasta aisle. Stock up before everyone else does. Number 13, matches and lighters. This is one of those items almost everyone forgets until they desperately need it. Matches and lighters are critical for starting fires, cooking, or even just lighting a candle during a power outage. And yet most people don't realize how fragile the supply chain is. Nearly all of these products come from overseas, particularly China. When shipping slows or stops, these small essentials vanish from store shelves in days. Just this week, a trip to Home Depot revealed only 2 packs of lighters left in stock. An employee mentioned the next shipment was TBD, to be determined. That's not reassuring. The truth is, fire starting tools are fundamental to any preparedness plan. This person keeps several lighters in their car, emergency bag, and camping supplies. It's not about panic, it's about being smart. Don't get caught without a way to make fire when you really need it. 14. Shelf-stable milk. This one's especially crucial for parents. When fresh milk becomes scarce, people rush to buy powdered or UHT milk, the kind that lasts for months without refrigeration. During the worst of the 2020 shortages, powdered milk was being sold online for a staggering $45 a box. Desperation drives demand, and when it spikes, supply disappears. Just this week, store shelves are already showing signs of strain. One store had empty slots where its store-brand powdered milk should have been. If you've got children or simply rely on milk for cooking or coffee, now's the time to stock a few shelf-stable options. It's a small investment for peace of mind. Number 15, sugar and basic baking supplies. Sugar seems so basic, so abundant. How could it ever run out? But it does, and quickly. A mix of poor harvests in major producing countries like Brazil and ongoing shipping delays is already disrupting supply chains. And when stress hits, people turn to baking. It's comforting, familiar, and it drives demand through the roof. The result? Sugar disappears from the shelves. That's why this individual keeps at least 10 pounds in the pantry at all times. Having basic baking ingredients on hand, flour, sugar, yeast, means you can make bread, cookies, or any number of staples even when stores are bare. That's food security. This isn't fear-mongering, it's a wake-up call. Many people have already experienced the panic of walking down empty aisles, the anxiety of needing something essential and finding nothing but bare shelves. The message here is simple. Don't wait for the headlines to scream shortage before you act. By then, it's too late. Start small. Buy what you use regularly. Build a reasonable backup supply, bit by bit, within your budget. It doesn't take a stockpile, just smart, consistent planning. And if this message helps, share it with someone you care about. Being prepared isn't just for emergencies. It's for peace of mind.